Happy Sunday, everyone, and welcome back to this channel. You are watching Aging Happily with Hilda. How are you guys doing? Yes, it's another fantastic day, and I want to thank you all for coming. I can see some people watching already with me. Nuba, Bine, Grace, welcome, sister. Welcome, welcome. Get your cat trying. She said she was anxiously waiting. Welcome, guys. So, in today's video, I want us to share something very important that we experience every day. We experience this every day. And I'm going to use a specific example for today's show, which is going to be as seniors and caregivers. So, in today's video, we are going to be talking about those ways to cope with feeling unappreciated. I will ask this question. Is any of you, have you ever experienced or find yourself in a situation that you do all, but you don't get any appreciation? You don't receive any thank you. We are not saying that each time you offer or you serve, you should expect something in reward. No, but by nature, we should appreciate. We should appreciate for the little things that we do. And believe me, when these are natural feelings, these are natural feelings for humans. When you don't feel appreciated, it means you are not valued. You feel like you are not being valued. And when you are not valued, you feel you have that feeling of resentment, burnout, stress, depression. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm here. Oh. Hi, Linda. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for tuning in. It's Sunday and you are here with me. Yes, Linda, we are talking about ways to cope with feeling unappreciated. We do things as humans and we don't get that appreciation. We don't get recognized. And that's why I want us to share today. I want us to talk about, to share our thoughts, how we feel when we are not appreciated for things that we do and know we deserve recognition in return. So, my special ask for you today is to just leave any thoughts, share your own thoughts in the comment section. How you feel when you are not being appreciated. What are your own coping mechanisms when it comes to this particular situation? So I am just saying it is a natural feeling that we all feel this way. But my question is, are we going to continue to to have this feeling of resentment, to continue to feel burnout, to be stressful, to feel depressed, just because somebody is not saying thank you or somebody is not appreciating the good work we are doing? I like to put this example, I want to compare this particular situation with uh, caring for a loved one who is physically disabled or having cognitive issues, or just caring for a senior loved one. Quite often, we expect them to respond, to appreciate, but it's not always the case. But my personal advice is always to easy but fancy. You're looking beautiful, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you for the compliment. And welcome, welcome, welcome. How is Regina today? I'm glad to have you here, sis. I will catch up later. I'm in training. Okay, no worries, sister. Go ahead. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. And yes, as I was saying, my advice is always to turn around this negativity to something positive. What do I mean by this? Doing those things that will help you to feel valued and respectful, no matter the condition. If you are giving that respect or not, if you are being recognized or appreciated or not. You want to do certain things for yourself that will still keep you going. Remember, this is Aging Happily with Hilda, and we share all those beautiful things that can help us to age happily. And Not being appreciated is one of those things that can actually turn us down. If we don't feel valued, if we don't feel that we are being appreciated, for sure you will not be happy. And that's a gradual process that can bring you down the whole of your life as you age. So just before we continue, while waiting for other people to join, just my name is Hilda again, and here we share health tips, we share health caregiving tips, we share all the stereotype that is surrounding aging, the lifestyle that can help us to age happily. You remember, I always say aging is just a natural process that we have no control over. But there are certain things that we can do, maybe our lifestyle, our healthy habits. Those are the things that we can actually change to influence the way we age. But aging itself, the aging process, is something that we have no control over and we cannot change anything. We share the end products of aging, talking about seniors, and that's going to be relating to what we'll be sharing today. So I urge you to stay with me, to stick with me till we finish this. And for you just joining, like easy but fancy, I'm just sharing those coping mechanisms, those tips, the ways to cope with when you are feeling unappreciated. So as you join, please share if you can, give the video a thumbs up, and if you are not part of the family yet, I encourage you to go ahead and hit that subscription button. Don't forget the notification button as well, because each time you upload a video, that's the only way that you can get it. And yes, I can see so many eyes joining. I can see people watching. But if you don't leave a comment, guys, I won't tell who is on with me. Who is on with me? So go ahead, guys, and leave a comment in the comment section. As you join, guys, somebody's just trying to tune in here. I am going to help that person out. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, drop a comment. Let me know who is watching and where you're watching from. Thank you so much. I won't tell who is there until you drop a comment. Hello, Linda. Are you still here? How is your weather these days? Just feeling excited. I'm not sure if you if this is winter or we are getting to spring. It's been pretty good. Trust me. So thankful for the beautiful weather so far. Drop your comments, guys. Oops. And share the video as you join. Share the video as you join. Hello, hello, hello. Oh no, I don't know how to help with this. And yes, guys, if you feel comfortable, you want to join this live stream, just let me know. I can always bring you on so you share your thoughts. So while waiting, we'll just go ahead to talk on those ways to cope with feeling unappreciated. So the very first thing is to understand why that person might not show appreciation. Sometimes we just feel like, oh, why is this person not appreciating me? Why is this person not being thankful? Or just recognizing the little things that I've done. And I mentioned earlier, I'm just going to use an example of caregivers and seniors, or caregivers and those and caregivers looking after someone who is sick. It could be someone who is disabled or having any developmental disability, most especially seniors. Hello, mother of Moa. Hey, Okafaka, son. Thank you for tuning in. So, in today's video, we are sharing ways to cope with feeling unappreciated. I know most people, if not all, you have done one or two things and you feel like you were expecting that appreciation and you don't just get it back. How do you cope with that situation? We can't pretend that we haven't had such in the past. How do we go about it when we feel that way, when you are not being appreciated? So that's why we are sharing today, Okafaka, and I want to thank you for showing up, for tuning in. It's Sunday, it's family time, and you are here to spend the time with me. I truly appreciate that. And I wanted to go ahead to start sharing those important things, those coping, those ways we can cope with when we feel unappreciated. And the first point is to understand why that person might not show appreciation. For example, if you are looking after somebody who is sick, somebody who is sick, or your senior loved one, each time you look after or you care or you do just regular morning care, you are expecting them to say, oh, thank you, but you get nothing from them. We will understand, we will think maybe they don't just want to say thank you. But do you remember? You want to remember that. You want to remember that it could be their underlying condition that is just telling them, or they are not even aware that they have to say that thank you to you. Somebody who is seriously in pain or having a chronic condition, and you are helping that person and expecting that person at that same time to show some love, to tell you that he or she is very thankful or appreciating you for what you are doing. It's quite difficult. So if you understand why that person might not say thank you or appreciate you, it's going to go a long way to help you cope with that feeling of being unappreciated. Another tip or another coping mechanism is to make self-care a priority. Yes, self-care is very important. I don't just know how I can emphasize on this. Self-care is important because it increases our mental health. It maintains our mental health and our physical wealth, our physical health. Take it upon yourself to do those things that can distract you from feeling unappreciated. Just going and doing, when we talk about self-care, there's spa, so many things, massages. Do those things. It will keep you going. It's just another way to appreciate your own self. If nobody is doing it for you, do it for yourself. And self-care is one of those things. Another Another coping mechanism is to appreciate yourself and celebrate little accomplishments. Yes, I just mentioned it earlier. Appreciate yourself. If maybe a family member or that person you are taking care of is unable to say thank you or appreciate you, try to appreciate your own self. You know what you are doing, and you know you are putting in your best. Appreciate yourself and tell yourself that you are happy, tap your back, that you are doing your best. And just the little accomplishments that you do, recognize it for yourself. Remember, we don't depend on people when it comes to happiness. So if you know appreciating yourself, the little things that you do, appreciate it. Say thank you to yourself. It's going to give you that happiness. You are going to be happy. I always link this to happiness, because here we are talking about all those things that can help us to age happily. And yes, not being appreciated in ways we expect would definitely turn us down and make us to feel unhappy all the time. Yes, celebrate accomplishment. Little things that you do, try to celebrate them. Try to celebrate the little things that you do. Yes, it is huge. It's going to go a long way. It must not be something too much or huge. You don't need to do so many things before appreciating or tapping your back that you have done that some you have done whatever you wanted to do. Another coping mechanism is to reward yourself. Caregiving by nature is a thankless job. As I mentioned, I'm going to link this a lot with caregiving. Those of us who work, who help older adults, those who are sick, or caregivers in general, remember, caregiving itself is a thankless job. Don't always do something or help people and expect. So if you have that notion, if you have that within you, that it is a thankless job, for sure you will do without expecting. You will just work, you will just be selfless. And that's just helping you because you know it is one of those things that people will not say thank you. So always take it upon yourself. Just know it's something that people will not appreciate, and just go with it, go with the flow. Just do it without thinking. Use light-hearted humor to ask appreciation. Oh, guys, before we continue, oh, God. Share your thoughts, guys, in the comment section. Oh, no. Hey, guys, can you just confirm if you are on Aging Happily with Hilda? Somebody's just trying to say they can't see the video or they can't see me live. I'm not too sure. Let me know if I'm actually on the Aging Happily with Hilda. Thank you. I will try to. Okay. Yeah, it should be Aging Happily. Let me know, guys, if you're actually watching from Aging Happily with Hilda, because somebody is saying um it's not seeing my it's not seeing me live, so I'm not sure what is happening. Let me know, guys. Let me know, please. Okay. Yeah, so I will continue with the points. Yes, who is there? Who is there? I can see more eyes. Please let me know where you are watching from. Let me know who is there and where you're watching from. If you don't respond, trust me, I don't know where you are watching from or who is actually live with me. In the life of Dolly. Hey, sister, thank you for tuning in, sis. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And in today's video, thumbs up and share are done. Thank you so much, Dolly. I appreciate you doing that. So in today's video, just before you join, I'm just showing ways to cope with when you feel unappreciated. Jamaica, all the way from Jamaica. Thank you. You are darling. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So before you join Dolly, I am just discussing the ways to cope with feeling unappreciated. We do several things, so many things every day. And as humans, we always think we should be appreciated for the little things that we do. And when we don't feel this appreciation, when we don't get this appreciation or being recognized, we don't feel valued. And when you are not feeling valued, resentment is coming in, stress is just diving in, burnout. And I was just linking this situation to, especially when we are taking care of our senior ones or people who are sick, people who have disabilities, who have problems in life. We always think, oh, they should be appreciative, but it's not always the case. So my question is, do you continue to beat yourself up because you are not being recognized or you are not giving that appreciation? So my ask is to share your thoughts in the comment section about this particular feeling, what you do to be able to stay and continue to age happily. Remember, here we are talking about those things that can help us to age happily. And not being appreciated is one of those things that can turn you down, that can make you to feel unhappy. Happiness is very important as we age. So share in the comment section, Dolly, if you don't mind, how you are going to cope with this particular situation if you are not being appreciated for the little things that you do. I was mentioning some points already. So the first thing that I mentioned was to understand why that person might not show appreciation. And I gave an example for our seniors. Sometimes they might be in chronic pain. They don't just feel like they want to tell you thank you. Their health condition, their chronic health condition might make them to feel that way, not to appreciate you at all. So if you take and understand that that's how they are feeling, that's why, that's what is making them not to say thank you or appreciate you for the help that you are giving them, is going to go a long way for you not to feel unappreciated. Another thing that I mentioned is to make self-care a priority. This is very huge for our mental health and our physical health. Also appreciate yourself and celebrate accomplishments. Yes, appreciate yourself. Your happiness is not dependent on someone else. You alone are responsible for your happiness. So if you tend to appreciate yourself for the things that you do and celebrate your accomplishments, it's going to give you that inner satisfaction and keep you going and make you to continue to feel happy. Also, reward yourself. Caregiving by nature is a thankless job. You will go a long way to help people, to help seniors, to help your siblings, your kids, your senior loved ones. But bear with me, it's a thankless job. The moment you realize that some of those things you do doesn't require appreciation in return, the better for you. By nature, it seems caregiving is just a thankless job. So just do it without expecting, and it's just going to make you feel happy because you will know, by the way, this is a thankless job. You are not expecting that help or support or appreciation from someone. It will just keep you doing your job and doing it the way you or that loved one truly deserve. So that feeling is just going to go away because you know you are giving your best. So just appreciate yourself because you know you are putting in your very best. Another coping mechanism is to use light-hearted humor to ask appreciation. Sometimes you can just bring fun in the whole issue. So, for example, if you help someone, and I would like to emphasize, I might be mentioning seniors caregivers. This applies in everyday situation. It could just be housing somebody. It could just be anything in life that you can think of when it comes to helping. Anything that you help and feel you should be appreciated upon. So use light-hearted humor and ask appreciation. Sometimes you just need to bring in fun And for example, you help somebody and that person in return, or you give something to somebody, in return, that person doesn't say thank you. You have been helping, doing the care day, afternoon, evening, and nothing is being said when it comes to appreciation. And one day you just see, oh, that loved one you have been caring for will just pop up and say, oh, I really love this person because that person gave me something. That person gave me something that I wasn't expecting. I really love that person. You are there actually taking care of that person. But he or she is instead supporting or appreciating someone else that is not even there on daily basis to look after you. It doesn't sound right. So at that moment, bring in some jokes and say, oh, mom, oh, dad, hey, my loved one, how come I'm here and you are not even saying thank you to what I'm doing? You are instead supporting or appreciating somebody who is not even around. Am I doing something wrong? Say it in just putting some humor in a lively manner. Let it not be an issue at the end of the day. So that moment, that person could actually realize that he or she wasn't appreciated enough. And who knows, they might start giving that appreciation from that moment. So sometimes they might not even realize that what you are doing is enough, or they really need to thank you for what you are offering them, the services that you are rendering to them. Like up the live, guys. Thank you, Dolly, guys. Like it, give me some likes. Thumbs up, very important. I appreciate that, Dolly. Catherine is here all the way from Cameroon. Thank you, Catherine, for joining. And please share if you can. I really, really appreciate it. So, Catherine, as you join, we are talking about those ways that we can cope with when we feel unappreciated. And have you been in that situation, feeling unappreciated, doing so many things to people? It could be your siblings, it could be your mom or dad, your loved ones, and or your friends, and you don't get the recognition that you are expecting or that you deserve. Have you been in that situation, and how have you been coping with that? What do you do when you feel unappreciated? So drop your comments in the comment section. Let's all learn and move. It is very important in life that whatever we do, we should be recognized. And when we are not recognized, when we are not appreciated upon, we tend to feel resentment. And resentment brings burnout, depression, stress. We are talking about how we can age happily on this channel. And not being appreciated is one of those things that can really bring down your morale, bring you down, turn you down, and you will not to feel like you are happy. That inner satisfaction is not there. And when it's not there, there's no way you can be happy. And you're not happy, how can you age happily? Share your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Hello, host and everyone. Yes, Katrin, thank you for the shout out. And yes, I mentioned some coping mechanisms already. And I was at the seed point. Don't measure your performance in terms of your health. Yes. Don't think because they are strong enough. Yeah, because it doesn't necessarily mean that someone who has to say thank you, somebody who's really sick or in really terminal condition or in very bad situation. No, they could just be somebody like people like you and I, cognitive enough, happy, and they are the people who can actually say thank you, but they are not giving you that appreciation. So don't measure your performance in terms of their health. They might be healthy, they might be strong enough, but they don't just realize that, oh, I should say thank you to this person. So just do your things and go. Don't measure your performances with your health. Hello, 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 Patrick Mundi, my able uncle, watching all the way from Nigeria. thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Patrick. I really appreciate you for tuning in. You've always been there to support. I really appreciate you from the first day. Yes, a great mentor indeed. Thank you so much. Great content. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, Patrick, before you join, we are talking about those things that you feel, how you feel unappreciated, how you feel, and what you do, the coping mechanisms you put in place when you do things to people you are expecting they should appreciate you and they never give that appreciation, they never even recognize you. What are your coping mechanisms? What do you do to be able to feel happy about yourself even when you don't have that recognition from those you are expecting? Share your thoughts in the comment section. And as you join, give the video a like and share if you can to your community. So we all are going to get this good news and grow with it all together. As you join, I was mentioning I will be linking this with caregivers and seniors, especially. It flows so well in that particular aspect. The tendency is most caregivers, all of us, we are caregivers. It doesn't matter if you're having someone who is sick or not. You must have been helping somebody at one point in life. Caregiving is caregiving. Doing helping is helping. So it doesn't really matter. So we must have experienced some of those things in the past, if not now. And the tendency is we always expect a reward or a thank you, appreciation, but it's not always the case. So I was mentioning some points already, how you can cope with those when you find yourself in that situation, the coping mechanism. So I have 11 points here, 11 ways to cope with feeling unappreciated. I mentioned understanding why that person might not show appreciation. Yeah, for example, that loved one or that friend or that family person could just be in chronic pain, could just be in a situation that he or she don't even realize saying thank you is important. And you are there getting frustrated that no one is recognizing you for the work you are doing. So if you have it behind your mind that they don't even remember, then they don't even think they should say thank you, that is going to help you. It's going to give you some, you are going to be calm, to give you some inner satisfaction that they don't just know what they are doing. It goes a long way. A second point that I mentioned is make self-care a priority. Yes, nobody's appreciating you. Appreciate your own self. Go out for self-care. Take a walk. Do some massage. Do some spa. Some of those things. Your me time is very important. Also, reward your appreciate yourself and celebrate little accomplishments. Yes, you are giving in your best, and you alone know what you are giving in. So appreciate yourself and be thankful for the little accomplishments. If you know the best you are giving is helping that individual, that's a great accomplishment. Be happy with that particular situation. Be happy that you are even doing or giving your best to somebody, no matter how little the appreciation is coming from that person. Just be happy. And remember, here we are sharing all those wonderful things that can help us, keep us going, help us to age happily. And someone not appreciating you for sure is going to make you feel not valued, which will bring resentment, burnout, stress, depression, and much more that we all know. Hey, my almighty grace is here. Oh my God, darling sister. When I see you, you know what? I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing because you made my last life was indeed amazing. Like I keep laughing every day when I think about you. Even I saw the prank you that Celeste made with you. Oh my God, I started laughing without even going through that prank. Believe me, that's how funny it is. Thank you so much, Grace, for coming, for tuning in to support us always. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, hey, Linda. Thank you for tuning. Yes, you were here and I thought you left. Thank you. You are still here. Great, Hilda. Thank you for the compliment. And Grace, before you join, today we are sharing ways to cope with feeling unappreciated. You have done one or two things in life that no one appreciates you. And us as humans, we always, it's by nature, we expect appreciation, recognition when we do little things. When we are not recognized, when we don't feel that appreciation coming, there is the feeling of not being valued. You feel like there is no value. You don't value yourself even. And when that feeling is coming in, depression is setting in, stress is coming in place, resentment and burnout, especially if you are caring for somebody who needs care, like who needs like a caregiver. So my ask for today, or my question, do you continue to stay in that mood, to feel that resentment, to be depressed, just because you are not being appreciated for the things that you are doing, for the help, for the support that you are giving somebody? So share your thoughts in the comment section, Grace, Linda, Mr. Patrick. I will really appreciate it. Let's all learn. Let's rock this together, guys. And as you join, just give this video a like and share if you can to your community. That would be very much appreciated. The fourth point was to reward yourself. Yes, caregiving by nature is a thankless job. I would like to really give reference to caregiving and helping seniors or people with disabilities or just a loved one. I am a nurse by profession. I can relate this. It's a great example. What I live every day. Sometimes I really have to take it upon myself that what I'm doing is something I devoted myself in. I love to do and don't just want to expect that appreciation. Believe me, caregiving is a thankless job. It's a thankless job you won't even imagine. So the moment you believe that this what you are doing, the care that you are giving to your loved one is a thankless job, it is actually going to make you feel different because you know already you are not expecting any appreciation from somebody. It's actually a great coping mechanism that we don't know. I know it sounds weird to say, to just expect that you then get something in reward when you help people. No, for sure, it's a coping mechanism. If you know already this thing is not going to help, no matter what you do, they will never say thank you. And again, I mentioned earlier, they might not even recognize or realize that you are expecting that appreciation, or they have to give you that recognition or appreciation. So why worry? So caregiving is a thankless job, and just go with your performances. Just do what you feel is good for that person. If it is coming back, good. If not, you knew already that you were not expecting that appreciation from that person, and that will keep you going. Share your thoughts, guys. And as you join, I can see many eyes here from my end. Please let me know in the comment section who is there watching, who is there supporting me live, and where you are watching from. If you don't mention it, I'm not going to tell who is here. So please just go ahead and mention your name and where you are watching from. I'll really appreciate it. The seed point is don't measure your performance in terms of your health. Yes, your health or wealth. The fact that you are helping somebody, it doesn't mean they are really in that good state to really say thank you to you. Sometimes they are even in the good state, they are happy, they are strong enough. But you are feeling, it's very obvious that this person knows, is cognitive enough, knows what he or she is doing, and for sure, he or she should give me that recognition, should appreciate me. Well, it doesn't work that way. Don't think because they are strong or they know what they are doing, they should give back to you. They should appreciate you. It doesn't work for some reasons. So don't measure your performance based on their health. Just do it and go. Another important coping mechanism here is to understand why others might not show appreciation. People are going through so many things in life, and you don't just know what they are going through, and you just expect them to tell you, or to give you that appreciation. They are not in good state. They are not in good state. And I will tell you, sometimes if you haven't experienced something, it's very difficult for you to do it to someone else. Yes, it might be the situation that you have not been experiencing that appreciation from somebody, you have been doing that, you are not experiencing it. And when it comes to your turn, that somebody is helping you, it's so difficult to even think that you want to give that appreciation to somebody else because you didn't get it from somebody. It's just something that is going wrong. Like you never, you will never know, right? You never know. So if you haven't experienced it, it's kind of difficult for you to get somebody to experience that same feeling. And if you haven't been in that situation, on the other way around, or feeling sick, you are the one being taken care of. You will not understand how important it is to give back, to say thank you to somebody who is helping you out. Just loving the content. Thank you so much, Katrin. I appreciate that. Yes, don't forget to share your own thoughts. Don't forget to share your own thoughts in the comment section. Yes, and I promise this video is just going to last for an hour. So we have about 17 minutes to go, guys. One way to cope with suspected ungratefulness is to double your efforts and persist until the person can no longer remain indifferent. Wow. Wow. That is huge, Mr. Patrick. That is huge. One way to cope with suspected ungratefulness is to double your efforts, and persist until the person can no longer remain indifferent. Yes, it's just going close to what I mentioned here. Like, don't measure your performance in terms of that person's health or wealth. Just keep doing it. Just do your best. If they don't realize or if they don't recognize what you are giving them, continue to do it until they can no longer remain indifferent. I just love that insight. Double your effort. Do it. Sometimes, sorry guys. Sometimes people will want you to do more, to do it until they feel they feel that something is being done, which is not actually a good thing though. It's always good to appreciate the little things. Don't wait, don't wait for something huge before you say thank you to somebody, before you appreciate. However, what Patrick is mentioning here is to continue to double your efforts and persist. Continue to give in your best without thinking until that person will realize that something is being done to give that appreciation. Quite insightful, Mr. Patrick. Thank you so much for that great insight. It's truly, truly appreciated. I hope all of us watching will grab this and try to implement it. This is wonderful, Mr. Mundi. Yes, yes. Katrin is saying this is so great, Mr. Mundi. I really love that as well, Katrin. Thank you so much. The eighth point is to Gracefully accept thanks and appreciation. Yes, sometimes we want this appreciation to come in something too full, like a whole house, something too huge. No, just appreciate the little. If they end up telling you, thank you, it doesn't really matter. Thank you, or just a little appreciation. Accept, receive it. Sometimes we are the problem. We are expecting too much. But it's always advisable to be grateful, to appreciate the little, the appreciation that they give you, just recognize it as well. Don't say, oh, I have been doing all this and this is all I got. No. You should learn at times gracefully accept thanks and appreciation. Accept it with grace. Be happy with the little appreciation that they are giving you. Hello, host. Sorry, I am traveling. Can't fully participate, but I'm following. Oh, Grace. Yes. Oh, I miss you. I miss you. Thank you so much. I wish you a safe trip home. Yes, I know if you are here, you obviously be pumping those stuff that we love to hear and make us laugh. We'll miss that humor for sure. You have great sense of humor, girl. I'm just missing you, but drive safe. I know you are here listening. I really appreciate that support all the time. Thank you so much. Another coping mechanism is model the behavior you would like to see. Sometimes it's good to live by example. The fact that somebody is not saying thank you to you, appreciating you for something that you are doing or you've done, it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Live by example. Be a model to what you are expecting. So appreciate others as well. Say thank you when others do it to you, and you will have it in return. So model the behavior you would like to see. Very, very important. And choose to do it for yourself. Yes, for example, caregivers, especially, is a choice. Remember, if you are caring for a loved one and you decide today, no, I'm not going to look after that person, your family member or not, they might always have somebody else to come and do that job. So the moment you start feeling or you start choosing to do it for yourself, know that, feel that you are doing that thing for yourself, the better for you. It's a matter of choice. So if you choose to do it, be happy that you choose to do that. And just that feeling that you choose is your choice to do whatever you are doing, to give that help. It's just a natural will to keep you happy, to keep you uh, fulfilled, that you are having something in reward you are not even expecting, because you choose to do whatever you are doing. That's a coping mechanism. If you don't appreciate me, I will appreciate myself and give myself a gold medal. Tap your back, Grace. You see what I told you? That I'm missing you. Oh gosh. Yes. If you don't appreciate me, I will appreciate myself. That's what I'm saying. That's actually one of the points that I have here, Grace. Appreciate yourself and be thankful for the little accomplishments. Yes, appreciate yourself. There are so many ways you can appreciate yourself. Do it wholeheartedly. Put in your best. You know you are putting in your best, so appreciate yourself. That happiness lies in you. You alone have your happiness. It's in your hands. So no matter what you do, yeah, it's just an addition if somebody is giving that appreciation to you. That's just an additional happiness. That's just a support to what you are already feeling. So appreciate yourself. Tap your back in all you do. Thank you so much, Grace. I appreciate that. See it as a compliment. Yes, I would strictly put this example, like an example to the nursing environment, to caregiving environment. See it as a compliment. Sometimes I remember a day, one of our supervisors asked asked me to get a package for a fall package, somebody who had a fall, and I was just covering for that nurse. I was just covering somebody at that moment. So they asked me to get a package, a fall package, so we could do the assessment, the fall assessments and stuff. I was like, I have no idea where that fall package is. I don't know how to go about it. And guess what? She mentioned that how come you've been here for weeks, for almost a month, and you are unable to identify or tell where the fall package is. Really? I was like, oh, that's a compliment actually. You should be thankful. You should say you are doing a good job because it means I'm taking good care of my patients and they are not falling. I always consider safety first. So the fact that I don't know anything about force, it should be a compliment, not something bad. It should be a compliment. So take see it as a compliment always. So if somebody is not appreciating you, consider it a compliment. Like the example I just shared is it's a typical example in a health environment. So that's what I just told that supervisor that day. And you know what? She was shocked when I responded to her. Yes, I appreciated myself. I'm grateful that I am so supportive to my residents. I sit with them. I consider safety first. I make sure they are safe. They are not falling. That's why I have no idea about that particular fall package. Actually, a big compliment, I must say. Yes. Yep. Some people are always like Olivia, Oliver Twist. No matter what you give and how much you do, they will keep on asking for more and failing to appreciate. Yes, Grace, this will come back to our families. A good example. They always behave like Oliver Twist. I don't blame you for that. 100% agree with you. Always expecting, never appreciating. That's really, really bad. And very common in our communities, Grace. We have the tendency to just receive, not always grateful. It's like we continue to give. Some people are just there to receive, and some are just there to work out themselves and just give. You know, like most of our siblings back home or some family members, they just always sit and expect. You send somebody something, maybe a package or credit, just to get something, some part of what you sent to that person, to give you a call and say, oh, auntie, sister, I received a beautiful package that you sent to me. It's always so hard for some people. I don't know why. Yes, Grace, I truly, truly see that with you. 100%. Yes, 100%, I must say. I don't just know why. There are people who are not just having that feeling, who don't just know how to appreciate. Yes, it could be a weakness, but that shouldn't be too long. It shouldn't be exaggerating. Yeah, thank you so much for that great insight. Yes, I appreciate that, Chris. You see, I told you I am going to miss you so much. Yes, I'm missing you already. You see, when you pop in, I feel different. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Yes, who else? Yeah, I can see people joining. Let me know where you are watching from, guys, so I give you that shout out. I really appreciate this moment, you spending this time with me. I appreciate it a lot, a lot. I don't want you to stop in here and don't feel recognized. We are talking about how we can appreciate, recognize people when they do the little things. Yes, you guys are here supporting. I should be able to say thank you. If you are here, let me give you that shout out. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Let me know those eyes behind the scene, guys. Let me give you a shout out. I appreciate this moment. It's Sunday and it's family time that you guys are spending here with me. Yes, yes, yes. I want to give that shout out. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Mundi, for that great insight, and Grace for the insight. I really, really, really appreciate all. Appreciate all. Share your thoughts, guys. Share your thoughts. Yes, we have some, yeah, 6 to 7 minutes to go. Share your thoughts before we round up. Share your thoughts, guys. Do you feel not is something really natural when you are not being appreciated? Yeah, sometimes I feel it's just part of human weakness. Another weakness is we always feel, some people always feel they should be, they should be appreciated. Yeah, a weakness actually, but yeah, normally, normally, what can you do if somebody is really helping you out? It's just to say a word. It's just to do something little to recognize that person who is helping you out. It goes a long way. Share your thoughts, guys. Yes, before I run this video, 5 more minutes to go. 5 more minutes to go. 5 more minutes to go. Yes, Grace, the last time you went to, oh yeah, you visited. I don't know, are you very far from Sales, or you guys are close by? I'm just glad that you guys are like having fun together, always having each other to support each other. Is just so nice. Yes, guys, let's share our thoughts. Let's share our thoughts. Oh my God, my almighty grace. That's your new name. I don't know if you noticed that already. Almighty grace. You're just so amazing, sister. I'm here with no shaking. I'm starting to laugh now. Yes, sis. Yeah, I know. Maybe you're driving. You are still typing. I'm surprised. I thought you're probably driving though. Yes. Share your thoughts. Share your thoughts. What are the ways to cope with feeling unappreciated, especially as a caregiver? I really want to emphasize on that particular one as a caregiver, because that's the highest, the most area that we will feel that spirit of not being appreciated, or yeah, or not being recognized. Share your thoughts. Yes, I'm seeing so many eyes, but who is there? Who is there? Who is there? Let me know in the comment section. Just let me say hi. Please, please let me know who is watching. Hey, patience, we are here. Oh, I even came with extra seats. Yes, I was expecting those extra seats, girl. Thank you so much for those seats. I appreciate you stopping by, Patience. Yes, thank you so much. Patience, let me know where you are watching from. I am guessing Cameroon, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Katrin is laughing. Yeah, are you laughing, Patience? Yeah, she said she brought in some extra seats. Yes, girl. Share in the comment section your thoughts about appreciation. Have you been feeling unappreciated for things you have been doing, and your expectation is for someone who you are helping out to give you that recognition, to recognize what you are doing for that person, to appreciate, but you never get that. How do you feel? What are your coping mechanisms? How do you cope with this feeling of not being appreciated? Share your thoughts in the comment section, patience, and yes, if whoever those seats have phones, yes, just let me know their names and give them, so I can give them that shout out. I'll appreciate it. I want to appreciate everybody who's here. We are talking about appreciation, and I truly love and I'm grateful for your time you are spending here with me. So let me appreciate it, guys. We are talking about how what are the things that can make us to age happily on this platform. And is to one of it is to have someone who is appreciating us. If we are being appreciated upon, for sure we are going to be happy, and being happy is going to make us to age happily. Yes, it's going to make us age happily. You don't want to be left out, guys. Watching from Yaoundé says, okay, wow, 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 wow. I thought you were in the water. Okay, I'm glad that you are here with me. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. And give a shout out to all those watching with you, all the seats that you came in with. Say hi to them. I appreciate your time. I know it's Sunday. We all need that family time, but you are here truly supporting me. I appreciate it. So, before you join Patience, always do work or favor to people without any expectations. Wow, that's a great point. That's a great coping mechanism. If you know and keep behind your mind that you are not expecting anything. You are doing this wholeheartedly. By the way, don't expect when you give. Your reward shouldn't come only from whoever you are helping out. You could have it as a surprise from someone else. Yes, Catherine, I completely agree with you. Always do work or favor to people without any expectation. Our reward or appreciation should come from God. Oh, what a great way to put it. Well articulated, Catherine. Thank you so much. The moment we do things, we help people and expect in return. That's how we will feel hurt all the time because each moment is like, oh, I've done this, I've helped this person out, and he or she is not even saying thank you. It's not even giving me anything in return. What did I do wrong? You keep asking yourself questions, being negative on yourself. That is not good. So always help, always support without expecting. It's going to give you inner satisfaction. You are going to be calm. You are not going to feel all the time that you have to receive something or you are expecting all the time. Great, 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 great one day. That's a great coping mechanism for someone who is feeling unappreciated. Thank you, Katrin. I appreciate that particular point. 100%, 100% with you. Share your thoughts, guys. Share your thoughts, guys. And I mentioned earlier before you join, some of us joining, that caring, especially caregivers, is or caregiving as a whole is a thankless task. It's one of those things that you always do. You always help people, especially helping somebody who is sick in your community, your loved one in the family, or your senior. It's always one of those things that you help and you never get an appreciation from. Kind of a natural thing, which is not supposed to be, but that's always the case. No matter how you put in your best, it's always like you are not doing anything good. I don't know why is that way, but that's the simple truth. But are you going to keep this negativity with you? So the purpose for this video is to be able to turn around all these negative aspects, the negativity, into something positive that can make you happy, that can keep you going. Yes, we are here to share tips on how we can age happily. And as I mentioned earlier, not being appreciated is one of those things that can keep us down, that can bring down our morale. And for sure, when we are down, we have that feeling of resentment. We are not feeling valued. We are stressed out. We are burned out. We are depressed. There's no way you can have all this and still feel happy and still age happily. There is no way, absolutely. Yes, dear. Yes, very correct. Yes, guys, I'm just rounding up now. It's an hour, and I was planning to be here for an hour, guys. Just a recap of what we have been talking here is just ways to cope with feeling unappreciated as caregivers. Like caregivers, just an example. Feeling unappreciated for the little things, for the things that we do in life as a whole. I got 11 points here that I shared before, maybe you patients and the crew you joined, and one of them was understanding why that person might not show appreciation, which I mentioned. It could be that the person is in chronic pain. It's not just him or herself to give you that appreciation in pain or stressing, or somebody who is having cognitive uh, problems. Someone with dementia, for example, you don't expect that person to give you appreciation all the time because they don't even know what appreciation is all about. So the moment you understand why somebody is not telling you thank you, is not giving you something in return, or appreciating or recognizing the work you are doing for him or her, that is helping you. It's a coping mechanism for you not to expect too much and will keep you to age happily. The second point is to make self-care a priority. This is going to boost your mental health and your physical health. So do self-care, massage, go for a walk, do some spa, anything that you can think of that can give you that me time, that you time. You need it. It goes a long way. Appreciate yourself and celebrate accomplishment. By the way, you are doing a great job. If no one is appreciating you, appreciate your own self. Tap your back and be thankful for the little accomplishments. Recognize them yourself. The fourth point is to reward yourself. As I mentioned, caregiving is one of those things that you don't expect something good from it. It's a thankless job. So begin to realize that you need to appreciate your own self. Reward yourself. Because, by the way, your happiness lies in your hands. So someone appreciating you or giving some value to you is just adding to that happiness that you already have in you. It's not giving you happiness from scratch. It's just an added something. Truly, the person could be in chronic pain and you don't even know. Yes, you don't even know what that person is going through, and you are there and, oh my God, how come this person is not even saying thank you? I did everything for her, for him, and it's not saying anything. They could be going through a moment in their life that is just, you can't just imagine. Pain, struggles. You know how challenging life is. And someone could be there struggling, and you are there thinking, oh, that person is not helping you. It's not even reaching out to say, oh, thank you. Yes, let's recognize that some people could be going through certain things that will not even make them to realize or discover that they didn't appreciate you, or to tell you that, to give you that recognition. Yes, Grace is laughing. Oops. Yes, Gatra. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Thank you, Mr. Mundi, for that. So true. So true. I'm in chronic pain. I'm stressing. You are helping me. I'm in chronic pain, and you are just expecting me to say thank you all the time. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. That pain is my priority at that moment. I'm trying to deal with. So expecting appreciation, it will not just come like that. Maybe when I'm relieved from that pain, from that stressful moment, I'm going to maybe think and realize that I didn't appreciate you or recognize you. And then it can come that time. So if you realize that and understand why that person might not show that appreciation, is a great coping mechanism. Make self-care a priority. Yes, I mentioned that. Appreciate yourself. Reward yourself. Use light-hearted humor. Sometimes they don't even know. And just bring in some humor. Just laugh over it and say, oh my God, uncle, auntie, sister, friend, how come I'm doing all these things and you're not even saying thank you? Am I doing something wrong? Bring in some humor. Let it be lively. Sorry. Don't let somebody take it to see it to be something too serious. You just laugh over it. I'm like, this thing that I'm even doing, I'm not even saying thank you. Are you sure I'm doing the right thing? That could maybe get them to rethink that, oh, they were supposed to do something. So you could be that trigger as well. Don't measure your performance in terms of their health. Yeah, don't feel because they are cognitive, they are good enough, they should say thank you. They should be able to recognize and appreciate. Just do your thing and go. Just perform your job and go. Understand why others might not show appreciation. Yes, they have not been in that position. If you haven't helped somebody, it's difficult to know how difficult it is to appreciate. Yes, if you haven't been in that situation, to give your best to assist somebody, it doesn't matter what condition, what what or where you are in life, it doesn't matter. If you have not been in that same situation, you will not understand the importance of appreciating someone. That's what this point is talking about, understanding why others might not show appreciation. Yes, I will understand for sure that this person has not been in this situation, so he or she doesn't know what it takes helping. That's why he or she is not recognizing or appreciating. Great coping mechanism. Gracefully accept thanks and appreciation. Sometimes the thank you and the appreciation or the recognition is coming, but we don't take it serious. We don't recognize it. We take it to be too small. Like, don't be graceful. Be happy to take the little appreciation. Gratitude is huge in our daily lives. So appreciate, be grateful for the little thank you that they are giving you. It's not supposed to be too huge, guys. Mod the behavior you would like to see. Yes, somebody's not saying, it's not appreciating. Are you fond of appreciating? Are you doing what you want others to do to you? So be a model to what you are expecting. If they don't say thank you, say it. Do it in another way to another person. Choose to do it for yourself. It's a matter of choice. You decided to do it. So putting behind your mind, setting that in mind that you decided to do it by yourself, is just a coping mechanism. It's a way to cope with it. That for sure you are not going to expect that appreciation because you choose to do that. See it as a compliment. That is the last point, guys. See it as a compliment. And I gave an example here. Working as a nurse, a supervisor coming to ask me where they can get a fall package, which I didn't know. A fall is not something good, especially when it comes to older adults. It's not, it's a huge safety issue. And when I work with seniors, that's always my top priority to make sure they are safe. Safety is always huge. So I always do my best to keep them safe no matter what. With that, I am not having people falling or, getting to be on the floor all the time. So I don't really have that experience about falls, about filling papers when it comes to people falling. So that's a compliment to me. I see it as a compliment. When I tell my supervisor, I don't know where the fall package or how to go about this falling process. Yes, it means I am doing the best job. I am tapping my back. I'm doing a good job because if I'm not being good, if I'm not doing the right thing, I will be having those seniors falling all the time. And I'll be used to doing that falling procedure. But I don't know. So that's actually a good compliment. So I just told my supervisor that day, you know what? It means I am a good I am a good nurse. I'm doing my best because people don't fall on my shift. It means I'm keeping safety first. So always take it as a compliment. Yes, guys, that's rounding up what we were to share today. I really, really appreciate your time. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for being part of this show. I really, really appreciate it. And yes, again, continue to share this video. If you haven't, give it a like if you have not. And be a family. Just subscribe if you are not family yet with me. I will appreciate that. It's Sunday. I will let you guys go have fun with family. And I will be seeing you soon in my next video. Don't forget to age happily. Do those things that you will be happy with every day that can keep you going. And yes, that is a great way to help you to age happily. And yes, Without taking much of our time again, guys, I will see you and have a fantastic Sunday. Bye for now. Bye, Mr. Mundi. Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm ending the podcast now.